The Jets do not need Trevor Lawrence or Justin Fields. I also do not think Sam Darnold is the problem. You can put up the argument that he's had a bad year this year, but you can't expect it to be a good year for any quarterback when your best weapon is Jamison Crowder. The Jets let Robbie Anderson walk during the offseason and cut Le'Veon Bell during Week 6. In 2019, when Sam Darnold had both of them for a whole year, he put up pretty good numbers for a second-year quarterback with no offensive line whatsoever, surpassing just over 3,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, and 13 interceptions. He also only played 13 games, and in those 13 games he played in, the Jets had a record of 7-6. And the Jets went 0-3 when he didn't play, with the Jets finishing with a record of 7-9. But here's where things get interesting. If Sam Darnold is able to play those 3 games and they win all 3 of them, the Jets would be the 6th seed in the 2019 NFL playoffs. Let that sink in for a second. From being a borderline playoff team last year, starting out 0-13, people now want to replace Darnold after they just drafted him number 3 overall in the 2018 NFL Draft. Also, Sam Darnold is only 23 years old. The 3 games they had without Sam Darnold was against the Browns, the Patriots, and Eagles. Yes, those are pretty good teams, but when you have a QB1, it makes a huge difference. Just look at the 2019 Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger got hurt during Week 3, and they finished with a record of 8-8. And in 2020, with Ben Roethlisberger, they are now 12-3. I'm not trying to say that Sam Darnold is Ben Roethlisberger, but it makes a huge difference when you have your starting quarterback playing. What I'm trying to say is before you replace Sam Darnold, at least give him a shot to prove himself. And when he had some weapons in 2019, he played pretty good and almost led his team to the playoffs as a second-year quarterback. Let's look at the top second-year quarterback this year. You have Kyler Murray. In Kyler's second season, he has had 7 more touchdowns and 1 less interceptions while having 3,800 yards and a QB record of 8-7. While playing 2 more games so far than Darnold did last year, Kyler has had better stats, but he has also had a better offense. Oh, and guys, I forgot to mention, he's had some guy named DeAndre Hopkins. I've heard of him like once or twice. Apparently, he's pretty good. If anyone were to say that it's time for the Cardinals to draft a new quarterback over Kyler, you would call them crazy. So why isn't the same thing being said about Sam Darnold? If the Jets put pieces around him, he's proven he can play and possibly get you into the playoffs. You have tons of cap space to go into the offseason and get tons of players, and there are some very good wide receivers available. And no matter what happens, you're guaranteed to get a top 5 pick. At the end of the day, I don't think the Jets need a quarterback. They just need more weapons for Darnold and more pieces. I know the Jets will probably draft a quarterback with the second pick, but I think that would be a mistake. If so, that possibly means Sam Darnold would be traded in the offseason. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you guys think. I hope everybody has a great day. Peace, guys.